Sorry, I gotta hurry up. Okay, fine. So here we go. Superior vena cava, left brachiocephalic vein, right brachiocephalic vein, internal jugular vein, external jugular vein, subclavian vein. The names of the veins tend to follow the names of the arteries, except there are more veins than arteries. You have a deep system of veins that has the same names as the arteries, but you also have a whole new superficial set of veins that have different names from the arteries. So, for example, like you have a brachial artery. You also have a brachial vein. You have radial arteries. You have radial veins. You have all those things. Now, on these models, they don't show the deep veins. They just show the superficial veins, and they have some crazy names to them. So, for example, over here, this is called the cephalic vein, and then this guy on the side over here is called the basilic vein. This guy that cuts across is called the median cubital vein. All right. Like I said, what they're not showing you on here is they're not showing you the deep veins. They're not showing you the brachial vein. They're not showing you the radial or the ulnar veins. But they're there, and they run really close to where the arteries are. So make sure you look at like a picture in your book. It'll actually show some of the deep veins. If you get into the abdominal cavity, here are so this big vein coming down here is the inferior vena cava. There's a left renal vein, a right renal vein. You've got your common iliac vein, internal iliac vein, external iliac vein, femoral vein. You also have some of these weird purple veins, which are part of what's called the portal system. I'll explain what that is later on. But this vein that goes over here is the splenic vein. This vein that comes down here is the inferior mesenteric vein. This vein that goes down over here is the superior mesenteric vein. This vein here, this purple one, as it's going into the liver, that's called the hepatic portal vein. In contrast to this little blue vein that's coming across here, that's simply the hepatic vein. So this is the hepatic portal vein. That's the hepatic vein. I'll explain what they do more in class on Thursday. Other veins, as you go down here, once again, you have a whole set of deep veins, just like you have the arteries. So you have things like a femoral vein and popliteal vein, etc. But you also have a whole superficial set that have different names. And these models are only showing the superficial set. So if you look over here, this guy that comes along the side, that's called the great saphenous vein. And then this little guy on the side here is the lesser saphenous vein. Let me very quickly show you the microscope slides, and then we can run out. I realize